Historical background of the Australian dollar coinage. The decimal revolution, a new currency system. Australia transitioned from the British-style pound shilling pence system to decimal currency on February 14, 1966, a major moment in its economic history. The new system introduced the Australian dollar, replacing the pound at a rate of 1 AUD equals 10 shillings or 1/2 pound. This transition was not just mathematical. It symbolized a step toward national identity and modernization, independent of British monetary influence. In this transformation, several new coin denominations were introduced. The $1 coin, however, did not make its debut until much later, May 14, 1984, replacing the $1 banknote, which was prone to wear and costly to maintain. 2. The $1 coin. Overview and specifications. General specifications. Denomination, $1 AUD. Composition, 92% copper, 6% aluminium, 2% nickel, commonly referred to as aluminium bronze. Weight, 9.00 grams. Diameter, 25.00 millimeters. Thickness, 2.80 millimeters. Edge, interrupted reading, a combination of smooth and reeded segments. Purpose and durability. The aluminium-bronze composition gives it a durable, corrosion-resistant nature, ideal for circulation. The distinctive golden color also helps differentiate it from lower denominations. The metal blend offers good wear resistance while being cost-effective for minting. 3. Obverse design, front portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Designer, Ian Rank Broadley, initials IRB, often found beneath the portrait. Design date, introduced in 1998. This portrait of Queen Elizabeth II replaced earlier versions used on Australian coins. Rank Broadley's effigy is noted for its realism and maturity, representing Her Majesty as she appeared in her later reign, rather than the more youthful depictions of earlier artists like Arnold McKim or Raphael Maklauf. The design shows the Queen facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a popular regal headpiece. The surrounding legend reads, Elizabeth II Australia, 2013. The inclusion of the monarch on Australian coins is a legacy of Australia's status as a constitutional monarchy, a member of the Commonwealth realm, where the British monarch serves as head of state. Design date, 1984. Stuart Devlin, an Australian goldsmith and coin designer, was tasked with creating a national and easily recognizable design for the new $1 coin. His design features 5 red kangaroos, Macropus rufus, leaping in various poses. Kangaroos are symbolic of Australia. Cultural icon, prominently used in tourism and national branding. Biological uniqueness, native only to Australia, a representative of the continent's distinct fauna. Symbolic motion. Kangaroos cannot move backward easily, a metaphor for national progress. The word $1 is boldly inscribed below the kangaroos, maintaining legibility and prominence. 2013 was not a commemorative year for this coin, so it features a standard kangaroo design, also known as the Mob of Roos. However, each year has specific minting statistics and may carry significance for collectors based on. The Royal Australian Mint produced approximately 22 million standard $1 coins for circulation in 2013. This number is moderate, not rare, but not excessively common either, depending on overall coin condition and scarcity in specific markets. In coin collecting, condition is crucial. Uncirculated, UNC no signs aware, sharp details, highest value for a circulated coin. Extremely fine, EF/XF very slight where on high points. Very fine, VF moderate where all major details visible. Fine, F, or below, heavily worn, reduced collector value. From your image, the coin appears to be in very fine to extremely fine condition, assuming minimal scratches or discoloration not visible in the photo. The Royal Australian Mint, located in Canberra, is the official producer of all circulating Australian coins. It uses advanced minting technologies and rigorous quality control. No mint mark is visible on this 2013 coin, which is standard for regular issues. Occasionally, special editions or collector's proofs of coins are struck in low numbers with enhanced finish, e.g., frosted relief with mirror background. These are usually marked and packaged and not intended for general circulation. The $1 coin is a cornerstone of daily commerce in Australia, used in vending machines, parking meters, and general retail transactions. Over the decades, it has proven its resilience and value, even as electronic payment methods increase in popularity. As with most national currency, coins also serve as ambassadors of a country's culture. The $1 coin, featuring kangaroos, introduces foreigners to one of Australia's most iconic animals. It is also commonly kept as a souvenir by visitors. Because coins have a relatively low face value, counterfeiting is less common than with banknotes. However, there have been instances of fake $1 coins, particularly in Asia, prompting increased vigilance by the Royal Australian Mint. Real coins are difficult to forge effectively because of complex metallurgy, high-pressure minting that creates fine detail, precise weight and edge pattern, interrupted reading. Collectors often use digital scales and calipers to detect fakes by checking diameter, thickness, and weight. 9. Notable variants and errors, 2013 or general. Error coins can be valuable due to their rarity. Some known types of $1 coin errors include off-center strike, double strike, die cracks or cuds, clip planchets, wrong planchet errors, e.g., struck on a 10-cent blank. The 2015 Australian $1 coin is more than just a unit of currency. It is a small, circulating monument to the nation's identity, history, and symbolism, featuring the enduring effigy of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and a dynamic mob of kangaroos on the reverse. The coin connects Australia's constitutional monarchy and indigenous wildlife heritage in one artistic and metallic form. This coin, part of Australia's decimal currency system, is struck by the Royal Australian Mint, which has issued the $1 coin annually since its introduction in 1984 to replace the paper note of the same denomination. The 2015 edition, while not commemorative, is a typical circulating issue that retains all the iconic design elements and specifications that collectors and the public alike have come to recognize. The $1 coin of 2015 follows the standard format for Australian $1 coins. It is a circular coin with 11-sided scalloped edges, technically referred to as a hendecagon shape, giving it a distinctive tactile quality. It is struck in aluminum bronze, composed of 92% copper, 6% aluminum, and 2% nickel, which gives it a golden color and durability in circulation. Diameter, 25.00 millimeters. Thickness, 2.80 millimeters. Mass, 9.00 grams. Edge, interrupted milled edge, a series of smooth and milled sections in alternating pattern. Metal composition, aluminium bronze alloy. Mint, Royal Australian Mint, Canberra. Obverse design, Queen Elizabeth II regal and constant. The obverse, or heads, side of the coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch in British and Australian history at the time. The portrait used in the 2015 $1 coin is the Ian Rank Broadley effigy, which had been in use on Australian coins since 1999. This particular effigy depicts the Queen facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and is known for its realism and fine detail. The initials IRB of the artist appear below the Queen's neckline. Surrounding the portrait is the legend, Elizabeth II Australia 2015. This inscription ties the coin to its national origin and date, linking Australia's constitutional monarchy to its currency. The presence of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse reflects Australia's constitutional status as a Commonwealth realm, where the British monarch is also the head of state of Australia. Despite periodic discussions of republicanism in Australia, the Queen remained the foremost sovereign until her death in 2022. As such, coins from this era are not only economic instruments, but constitutional artifacts. Reverse design, the mob of roos, Australia's iconic marsupials. The reverse, or tails, side features a stylized design titled Mob of Roos, created by Stuart Devlin, a renowned Australian goldsmith and coin designer who also designed Australia's decimal coins in the 1960s and 1980s. This design has become one of the most iconic and recognizable motifs in Australian numismatics. Devlin's design shows a dynamic scene of 5 kangaroos, bounding and interacting within the field. The kangaroo is Australia's most famous native animal and serves as a national symbol, representing strength, progress, as kangaroos can't walk backward, and unique biodiversity. The portrayal in motion suggests vitality and the untamed spirit of the Australian outback. Beneath the kangaroos is the denomination inscription, $1. There is no mint mark on standard circulating coins, but special issues, such as those struck at the Perth Mint, occasionally bear distinctive mint marks or privy marks. The 2015 $1 coin was minted primarily for general circulation, but also for collectors in uncirculated sets, proof sets, and mint rolls. According to official figures from the Royal Australian Mint, the total mintage of the standard 2015 mob of Roost dollar was 22,125,000 coins. There were no significant minting errors or rare variants for the standard circulating version of this coin, although some collectible versions in superior finishes, e.g., proof or mint-marked editions, exist. The $1 coin holds a key place in Australia's transition to decimal currency, which officially began on February 14, 1966, with the replacement of the pound system, shillings and pence, with the Australian dollar. The paper $1 note, which had featured a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and Australian fauna, was replaced by a coin in 1984 due to cost efficiency and durability concerns. Coins last significantly longer in circulation than notes. This coin serves as a symbol of monarchy and Commonwealth ties, through the portrait of Elizabeth II, national identity and pride, through the depiction of kangaroos, monetary evolution, reflecting shifts in how Australians spend, save, and interact with money. The 2015 edition marks over 3 decades of the $1 coin's usage and underscores the consistency of national imagery in Australia's circulating currency. Queen Elizabeth II's presence on Australian coins dates back to her coronation year, 1953, with each subsequent effigy representing a different phase of her life. The Ian Rank Broadley portrait used from 1999 to 2018 is noted for its mature realism and became standard across many Commonwealth nations, including Australia, the UK, and New Zealand. The Queen's inclusion on coins reflects her symbolic and constitutional role. While she had little direct influence on coin design, her image carries deep constitutional meaning, linking modern-day Australia with its colonial past and contemporary identity within the British Commonwealth. With her passing in 2022, coins bearing her image, such as this 2015 issue, have become of increasing interest to collectors and historians. While the 2015 mob of Roost dollar is a common circulating coin and holds little premium above face value in circulated condition, it remains a considerable interest for date-run collectors aiming to collect one coin from each year, type collectors focusing on Ian Rank Broadley effigies, thematic collectors interested in Australian wildlife or monarchic iconography, error collectors, though rare errors for this date are not widely documented, uncirculated or mint roll specimens, as well as special packaging versions, e.g. mint and proof sets, can fetch higher values depending on condition and packaging. Legacy of the design and coin series. The enduring use of the kangaroo design on the reverse is a testament to its national significance. While other commemorative $1 coins have featured a wide array of themes, from indigenous cultures to historic events, the mob of Roost has remained the standard bearer for the denomination. Likewise, the consistency of the Queen's effigy offers a numismatic timeline of Elizabeth II's reign, from the youthful effigy by Mary Gillick in the 1950s to the Rank Broadley portrait in 2015. Each design offers a visual documentation of royal history and numismatic evolution. The mob of Roost design is also a symbol of continuity and reliability in a world of rapid change. The coin has remained a trusted denomination for Australians for over 40 years. Conclusion. The 2015 $1 coin. Small coin, big story. The 2015 Australian $1 coin, though modest in everyday value, encapsulates a great deal of history, symbolism, and artistry. It represents a synthesis of constitutional tradition through the image of Queen Elizabeth II, national character embodied by the kangaroo, and functional design in its durable, user-friendly format. Though common in circulation, the coin serves as an educational. The 2016 Australian $1 coin, bearing the regal effigy of Queen Elizabeth II and prominently featuring the kangaroo motif, stands as a testament to Australia's enduring heritage, economic evolution, and symbolic representation within its modern coinage. This circulating coin, although seemingly modest in face value, encapsulates a confluence of history, national identity, and numismatic significance that reaches beyond its utilitarian use in commerce. Introduced in 1984 to replace the paper dollar note, the Australian $1 coin was conceived as part of a broader modernization effort by the Royal Australian Mint, aimed at increasing the longevity of currency in circulation. The original series of $1 coins bore a reverse design by Stuart Devlin, the official goldsmith and jeweler to Queen Elizabeth II, who created many of Australia's most recognizable coin motifs. Devlin's design, portraying a mob of 5 bounding kangaroos, was chosen to reflect Australia's unique wildlife and national identity. The kangaroo, already established as an iconic symbol on the country's coat of arms and on various commemorative coin issues, thus found a permanent and dynamic place on the standard dollar coinage. The obverse of the 2016 $1 coin features the effigy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, created by British artist Ian Rank Broadley. Introduced in 1998, this portrait is notable for its realistic depiction of the Queen in her senior years, reflecting a respectful and dignified realism rather than the idealized imagery of earlier effigies. Rank Broadley's design replaced that of Raphael Maklauf, 1985 to 1997, and was selected for its contemporary presentation and artistic merit. The inscription encircling the Queen's image reads, Elizabeth II, Australia, 2016, placing the coin firmly within the Commonwealth tradition while also anchoring it in the specific moment of its minting. 2016 was not just another year in Australian numismatics. It also marked several important commemorations, such as the centenary of significant World War I events, as well as national celebrations related to Australia's democratic institutions. However, the standard circulating $1 coin for that year retained Devlin's timeless kangaroo design, emphasizing continuity amid change. This underscores a kangaroo's function as a symbolic constant in the fluctuating landscape of Australian currency, culture, and politics. Struck in an aluminum bronze alloy, the 2016 $1 coin has a diameter of 25 millimeters, a thickness of 2.8 millimeters, and weighs approximately 9.00 grams. The composition, consisting of 92% copper, 6% aluminum, and 2% nickel, gives the coin its characteristic golden hue and robust durability, ensuring it withstands the demands of daily transactions. The reeded edge, standard across most Australian higher denomination circulating coins, adds tactile and anti-counterfeiting benefits, while maintaining a traditional aesthetic. In terms of mintage, the 2016 $1 coin was produced in considerable quantity by the Royal Australian Mint to meet standard demand for circulation. While exact figures may vary slightly depending on release and source, it is estimated that tens of millions of these coins were struck that year, making them a common but still important element in the broader numismatic landscape. Nonetheless, within the year, the Mint also issued a variety of commemorative and collectible versions of the $1 coin, ranging from special uncirculated coins to fine silver proofs and coin note sets. These collector target editions often feature alternative designs, including themes like military anniversaries, Australian fauna, and indigenous culture, further enhancing the denomination's versatility and appeal to numismatists. A deeper historical analysis of the coin requires consideration of the wider context of Australian monetary development. Decimalisation in 1966 replaced the British-influenced pounds, shillings, and pence system with a decimal currency structure, establishing the Australian dollar as a new standard. Over the subsequent decades, the coinage system underwent several transformations, responding to inflation, economic policy, and the practicalities of production. The $1 coin emerged from this dynamic background as a replacement for paper note, reflecting international trends favoring coins for lower denominations due to their cost efficiency and lifespan. The Queen's presence on the obverse reflects Australia's constitutional monarchy and its historical ties to the United Kingdom. Although Republican sentiment exists within the country, The consistent depiction of the reigning monarch on Australian currency reinforces its status as a Commonwealth realm. The various effigies of Elizabeth II by artists such as Mary Gillick, Arnold McKim, Raphael Maklauf, Ian Rank Broadley, and later Jody Clark serve as a visual timeline of her reign and Australia's evolving artistic sensibilities. The 2016 coin, still featuring the Rank Broadley portrait introduced nearly 2 decades prior, represents a period of stability and mature reverence in portrayal of the monarch. Numismatically, collectors often analyze 2016 $1 coins for die varieties, strike quality, and potential errors. While major minting errors for that year are relatively rare, any specimens featuring double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet issues can command interest and premium prices among collectors. In circulated condition, the 2016 coin is typically worth face value. However, in uncirculated or mint state MS grades, particularly MS65 and above, it may be valued slightly higher by enthusiasts seeking pristine examples. Slabbed and graded coins by international services, such as PCGS or NGC, are increasingly popular among Australian collectors, providing certification and assurance of condition and authenticity. In educational settings and among the general public, the kangaroo design remains a beloved symbol, instantly recognizable and deeply tied to the national identity. Tourists often encounter the $1 coin as part of their first interaction with Australian currency, and it frequently appears in souvenir sets and international marketing. The kangaroo, like the koala and emu, serves as a bridge between numismatics and the natural world, imbuing everyday coinage with environmental and cultural meaning. Beyond its material characteristics, the 2016 $1 coin also functions as a miniature time capsule, marking a period in Australian history defined by continuity in leadership, evolving public discourse on national identity, and technological progress in minting. The Royal Australian Mint, headquartered in Canberra, utilizes state-of-the-art technology to produce coins with high consistency and quality. Their commitment to public education, commemorative issues, and innovation further ensures that even the most common circulating coins, like the 2016 $1 piece, participate in a broader cultural dialogue. In conclusion,